the Bings are no more, but the hangout continues. It is EuroAsiaAfrica Standup with Sam and Thomas. My updates are, Marouane has an important insight in local support that maybe server restarts are resetting our device kind of secret thing, and that may be affecting our invitation token, which sounds like a good lead. So some work to be done there. The order graders, that's kind of, I'm blocked with a single. We've managed to get Travis tokens encoded and have the graders do their CI against private repos, which is good, but we've got some kind of weird failure that I'm waiting for input from Aaron Zhang on. He looks like he might looking at it now. Website one, we did the project link to the event thing yesterday, got a PR there. We're a bit backed up on PRs. We've got 4 that we have in a row there. Need to coordinate with Raul to get those pulled in. Yeah, I mean, anyway.
So out of curiosity, how did you solve it? Is it like a field that you assign an event to a project, or what did you do?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so we just added, we did a migration to have, project event have a associated project ID, and then
but that was there already.
No, the event instance had a project ID, but not event.
Oh, okay.
So we've added it to event as well now, and we've created a little thing in the event creation form so that you, as a drop down, so you can specify the project that you're associated with.
Okay. Will that update the event instance as well, or
not necessarily? That's we're going to be working on that in Michael flagged that as a possible issue. We will probably need if something started from there, the event instance needs to inherit the project ID from the event.
Yes, so I would say that, yes, because that's
separately.
Yeah, because that's the event instance is the one that will be displayed in the videos tab on the project. Yeah. Okay. All right.
But I mean, partly that's why it sounds like a lot that we've got 4 PRs, but we're basically following this policy of just doing very, very small slivers of work and then pushing those through with the intention of trying to make it easier to get them pulled in. But that's obviously something I'm going to talk to Raul about. So we only got 1 feature done yesterday because I had all the meetings and the doctor and so on. But the local support client meetings moved to Monday, so I'm hoping to get a big chunk done with Michael today, and hopefully the objective really is we want to do the tracer bullet from going from the edX and a student creating a pairing session and it being categorized into the right projects for the MOOC, and then being notified in all the right places and not notified in the wrong places. So yeah, there we go. How about you, Thomas?
Well, I have so I run into some issues with the Bauer and NPM on the Project Unify mobile application that I'm trying to solve, because obviously I wasn't doing some dependency installments properly, and when we try to deploy the application, it doesn't really work because I messed up. But that's something that I will work on today with Niklas. Other than that, it's like the stress level is kind of high because I have a lot of Craft Academy stuff that I need to take care of, and here I sit home with my kid. There he is.
Oh, hello. Hey, Gigi.
Hey.
Hello.
Okay, so other than that, not much else is happening actually. Just Project Unify mobile.
Project Unify, about NPM, yeah. Okay.
So that's about it, I guess.
Yeah. So, well, anything else we need to coordinate?
No, just good. Some good news on Craft Academy. After yesterday's meeting, I've been writing some stuff, but I also got 2 new signups.
Wonderful.
Yesterday, which is good. People with really good backgrounds that I look forward to working with.
Wonderful.
So it looks good for the end of March cohort now, but it's still an uphill battle.
Sure.
But yeah, we're doing good, and then I really look forward to integrate the Craft Academy, business with Agile Ventures somehow. I think it's a really good thing for and potentially good for both organizations. So yeah. And how are we doing on that little banner?
Yeah, well, that's now there's now an issue that's open for someone to work on.
Okay, all right.
And we've got the what's it called? We've got the we won't lose the JPEG again because it's now attached to the issue. So
once again, we won't.
We won't lose the JPEG again. I've done what I should have done the first time around when you sent me the image, which is I put
okay. It should be a PNG, by the way.
PNG or whatever, the image file. I mean, basically, it's there. It's a low-hanging thing. I'm not going to work on it myself until we've finished this end-to-end edX onboarding thing. But right. So either someone picks it up. We've got some more volunteers for website one. Although I've got to consider. I mean, I think the interesting thing that I'm coming to is that much as we love lots of people coming in, there isn't, depending upon the contributor, there's like varying degrees of overhead associated with taking on a new person. Like taking on 6 new novices into a project doesn't necessarily, I mean, actually takes up, there's a lot of time managing those people, and it doesn't necessarily push the project forward very quickly. So it's, I mean, it makes me wonder about, I mean, we're not quite in that situation yet, but having, for certain projects that are not entry-level projects, I mean, or even any project, should have maybe a quota of a number of, I mean, I think it's different. I mean, clearly as open source project, you can always leave it open and anybody can submit things. But then I think maybe things like the number of people that you're willing to support and directly, in Slack and say, yeah, I'm going to answer all of your messages in Slack and what have you, that maybe there needs to be limits on that for some projects. Yeah. Anyway.
And as the strategy for the website one project is that it's not a learning project anymore. So that
although I'm going for the phrase, it's not an entry level project anymore.
Oh yeah.
Because I think we have to admit, obviously, that everybody we're all still learning. But
absolutely.
So we've got there's a new guy's come in and said, oh yeah, I would like to work on the website one project, and I have to think about how we. I mean, obviously we want to embrace, people coming in, but we also want to make sure that, I think we've got to, for the long-term sustainability of the organization, we've got to look at efficiency with how we allocate. Anyway, there we go. So I guess we will get on. I'll maybe stop the broadcast there.